Hello guys, welcome back to our channel. So till now we have seen the use of some of the commands, that is DDL and the DML commands. We have also seen how to use or what is the meaning of the SQL constraints in our previous video. And now in this particular video we are going to talk about the normalization. Now normalization is a very new word for you guys in SQL, right? So let me give you a brief introduction that we have seen the SQL constraints, that is primary key, unique, not null. So what they do, they reduce our data which is having a duplicate values, right? But after that also some of our data are repeated. So to remove it, the normalization came into the picture. To solve this problem of duplicacy, the normalization came into the picture. So normalization basically do the work which SQL constraints is not been able to do. So let's see what is the definition of normalization. So normalization is a technique to remove or reduce the redundant data which is be there in your database which you have created, right? Now what is the redundant data? So redundant data simply means a duplicate values or null values, repeated values, etc. So this is all about the redundant data, right? So here the SQL constraints, if it is doing its work properly and then also its repeated data is been coming, then the normalization solve that problem. So there are basically two types of duplicacy, that is row level duplicacy and column level duplicacy. We will first see the row level duplicacy. So as you see in this table of these students, there is student ID, student name, age. There are two rows which are exactly just the same. So these two rows are exactly just the same, right? So this kind of data should not be there present in your database as it create more confusion. Here there are only three datas, but originally in our database there are multiple entries, and if we are having a repeated data then it will create a more confusion. So to remove it, you can use the concept of primary key. So suppose here I am student ID, I am giving a primary key, then the duplicacy of our data will be removed, right? So this row level duplicacy is removed with the help of the primary key if we allot a primary key to a particular column, right? Now what is primary key and all that? So in my previous video I have already covered this topic about primary key, so you can go there and check, right? So we have cleared the row level duplicacy. Now we will see what are the problems which are occurring in the column level duplicacy. So here, now suppose you are having a database which belongs to the students in a university. So there is a multiple data of students, right? So let's say there are many students who are learning the same course, for suppose. So the faculty allotted to that course is also the same. It is not like that the faculty for each and every student is different. Now if you see in this particular table, then you can see that each and every row which we have entered is unique. It is different. It is not having the same value, as we have already used the primary key in the student ID and we have solved the row level duplicacy problem to get a unique value in it. So this problem won't come, that the row level duplicacy. So here you can see that each and every student is having its own data. It is not been repeated in this table. Now as the course, so for suppose maths, so here there are two students who are learning maths, right? So this faculty which is allotted to them is also just the same. It is not like that this student is having another faculty for whom he teaches him maths, or the faculty is allotted to each and every student is different, right? So here the unique row is there, but here if you see in this particular column, then now suppose for we are seeing for the faculty name. So here the name of the faculty is been repeated, that is Suraj. So here it has been repeated multiple times. So to reduce it, the one way is to use the primary key. But every time the primary key won't work, as if you put the primary key in the faculty name, it is not practically possible to have the different faculty for different students. So here how to reduce this column level duplicacy. So at that time normalization is used, right? This is how the normalization is used if the primary key or some constraints is not used. Now suppose the another problem that the column I want to remove the data of the students. So if I want to delete the data of the student Ram, as he have already completed his course learning, that is for chemistry, so I want to remove the data of the students, that is student ID and student name, but I don't want to remove the data of the faculties. So to remove the data I will write a query for deletion. So if I will write the delete the data from the students who is having the student ID as 6, so here the whole row will be deleted, right? But what we want, we just want to delete the data for the student, that is its name and its ID, but also the faculty name, faculty ID and its data is also deleted, so we cannot access that data. So here normalization can solve this kind of problems. Now again, suppose there is another problem which comes, that is for the faculties, you have to change the salary of it, that is faculty called Amit, you want to change its salary from 5000 to 7000 for suppose. So here there are multiple entries, so in backup it will take a long time to access it and to change it. You cannot see that process, but it will take a long time as there are multiple entries of a single faculty only, so it will give a load to your server also and to your particular device also, so this is not recommended. So at that time this problem also occurs. Now if we see on the another side of it, then the faculty whose salary has to be changed, the faculty is only one, that is the faculty is one, that is Amit, and its salary also should be changed once only, but due to the duplicacy of our data it changes several times. So you cannot use here the primary key also. So to remove all this kind of, sorry, don't remove, you have to reduce all this kind of data, the normalization is useful to solve this problem. So this is how the normalization works to reduce our data. There are different form of normalization which helps us to reduce it, that is first normal form, second normal form, etc. So in the next video we will see in detail about all the normal forms. Also this normalization is one of the most important topic in SQL, that whenever you are making your database you have to keep this in mind and then you have to create your database. So I would suggest you guys that you must not miss my next video so that you have a good knowledge about normalization and you can solve it. So that's all for this video. See you guys in the next video.